I got here in Southern California. Warm day. I don't know what the temp is. A little bit windy. So it looks like we're getting Santa Ana winds, which in California, those are the winds that come up over the hills through the desert and down towards the coast and make it really hot. So we're having a little heat wave while everybody else is starting to winterize. Which, yeah, sorry guys. I don't know. Where I want to move to, I'm actually going to have to winterize if I ever get to do it, but we'll see. So I don't even know if I really have enough to say that I'm even going to post this. I'm just doing a little test right now. I sacrificed a stuffed animal arm to make a windsock for my mic. So I'm just kind of trying to test with my visor open if the mic is still peeking out like it was. So right now I'm heading over to Cycle Gear because my hinge plate on my Bell Vortex helmet isn't holding properly to my visor, and I'm afraid I'm going to lose it. When I put the visor down, half of the locking mechanism on the visor itself is hanging off. When I got the photochromic visor, I'm scared to death that I'm going to lose it, and these things ain't cheap. I'm eventually planning on getting a showy helmet, but it's going to be about $500-600 out of my pocket, so I can't really do that right now. Alright, well, I'm a close visor for a little bit, so I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but I've actually gotten a lot of flack from people because of my Heritage Classic demo ride. When I said that it's just not my riding style, it's not my kind of bike, I'm pretty sure I made it clear that there's nothing wrong with the bike and it's pretty badass. It's just not the style that I would want. And actually the bike did grow on me during the ride. Still not the style that I'm going to want, but it did grow on me. And I have gotten so much flack for people for having an opinion. So let's make it clear. First of all, somebody said that I conned the dealership into letting me ride their bike that I had no intention of buying. That demo ride was done at Old Road Harley Davidson, where I buy all my stuff. They know me. They're not going to know me by name or anything, but they know me as being a regular customer. So when I walked in and I stopped to look at the new 2018s, Harley Dave, the sales manager, says to me, "Have you rode one yet?" I said, "No, I haven't." He goes, "Well, do you want to? I'll go grab everything and get the paperwork." So I kind of laughed at him. I said, "Well, yeah, Dave, of course I want to ride it." So I went and took my test ride. I wasn't conning anybody. Dave knows that I want a Street Glide Special. He sees me drooling on them all the time. He let me ride the new bikes just to check them out. So that was just one of the comments that I got from somebody. So not that I feel that I have to explain. And then the rest of it, with it just not being my style, I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. As I said, there's nothing wrong with the bike. If you like the Heritage, by all means buy one. It's a great bike. I made it clear many times, I don't care what you ride. If you're on two wheels, you're my brother and I will ride with you. So back to the hinge plate that I need to get for my helmet. Looked a couple different places last night, and I was going to order one from CycleGear.com, and it's like $10 for the hinge plate kit, and they wanted like almost another 10 to ship it. So I checked Revzilla, same thing. So I started looking at other stuff I could buy at Revzilla, because if you order $40 or more, then shipping's free. So I figured, well, if I'm going to spend more money, I might as well get more stuff. What I had my eye on was some riser extensions. They're LA Choppers 2-inch riser extensions, which honestly I would have ordered last night, but they come in so many different sizes. I know I want the 2-inch extension, but I'm not sure what size riser extension I need, because they come in 1 inch, inch and a quarter, inch and a half. So on my Fat Bob, I wasn't positive I needed the 1 1/4 inch or the 1 1/2 inch. So I think once I figure that out, I'll go ahead and order those, because I've been wanting to do that for a long time. So what I'm hoping is if I go to Cycle Gear and have them order them and have them sent to the store, and I'll just go back and pick them up, hoping I won't have to pay for shipping. I know you guys are probably getting sick of these around town rides I keep doing, because I just haven't had anywhere to go lately. I wanted to meet up with Thomas today, because he's renting a bike at San Diego Harley and riding, but I think he was going to Palm Springs, and I gotta work tomorrow. That's just too much of a ride. I thought he was gonna be riding up the coast today, and if he had been doing the coast, I was gonna meet him in like Ventura, escort him up to like Santa Barbara or something. Palm Springs is a couple hours, so I decided not to. So I find it oddly enough that I'm getting so much flack for my opinion on the Softail, and all these people that really hate that new Fat Bob, nobody's giving me any crap, because I actually like that. I mean, the looks were starting to grow on me a little bit, but after riding it, I really liked it. It's not going to be the same kind of bike as my Fat Bob, because it's got that little 3.5 gallon tank, so it doesn't have much range. They've turned it into more of a sport bike. Again, not that I'm going to buy one. If I get a new bike, y'all know, Street Glide special if I get a new one. But that's not going to happen anytime soon. I can't even afford a new damn helmet. Yeah, I decided to take a little different route home. Going through Placerita Canyon right now. I don't get to have much more fun after this, because I'm throwing error codes for some reason. I'm going to have to go home and check out, figure out what the hell is going on. Last time I got one, it said I had a cylinder that was running too rich. And cleared it. It didn't come back until now. It's been several rides. So I don't know if it's my Thundermax. It just reads that it's running too rich, so that pops up, and then it fixes itself because it auto-tunes. So I'm guessing it fixes itself, and then it just happens for a split second, and it's taken care of, but I don't know. I get to go home, check the error code, figure it out. Which I'm kind of bummed, because I was starting to get in the mood to do some canyon carving. Well, as much canyon carving as you can do on a Harley anyway. I was looking at the helmets while I was at Cycle Gear, and Shoei just recently came out with the RFSR. It's kind of an updated replacement for the Shoei Quest, which they discontinued. And I'm thinking that might be the one I'll get. It's actually designed for sitting upright. The airflow and everything is meant for the cruiser position, rather than the RF 1200, which is meant to be in a tuck position, so the air vents work better when you're tucked. It's a ton lighter than my Bell and a lot safer. Now my Bell, when I bought it, it was the only helmet I could get for less than, I mean, I got it for less than 200. I think it was the only Snell approved helmet at the time that was like less than 300 bucks. So that's why I bought it. But it's time. This one's getting old. It's time to upgrade it. Get something safer, lighter. The other downside of this Bell Vortex is it's extremely loud. I don't know why. It's got the neck roll, it's got a chin curtain, but it's just got air leaks all over. Which I did the filling in the vents with silicone. This particular helmet has vents towards the back, like down at the bottom of the ear, that are just in the wrong place. They're useless. They do absolutely nothing, and I read somewhere that if you fill those in with silicone, it would cut down on some of the noise, which it did, but it's still a fairly loud helmet. Yeah, that's the, I think, what they call a polycarbonate shell. So, you know, the Shoei's made out of all the carbon fiber composites and all that cool stuff, make it lighter and safer. So I think I'm going to do it. The helmet price on that one is $3.99, so it's actually a little cheaper than most Shoei's. Snell 2015. The downside is I'm going to have to drop 160 bucks to get another photochromic visor. Well, so for not having anything to say, I probably made another 15-minute vlog, so all you're going to be missing is me going down the main streets to go home and get this check engine light checked out. So I'll go and cut it here. So y'all rubber side down, shiny side up, and have a good night, man. Peace.